everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lagaya Figueres, the food and dining editor for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Today, I am inside Hunt City Market. The reason, this guy, Root Baking Company. It opened just last week here on the second floor of Hunt City Market. The bakery actually is new to Atlanta, but it is not new. It moved here 6 months ago. They up and moved the bakery from Charleston to here in Atlanta. So today we're going to get an inside look at what this bakery is all about. It's not your typical bakery, and nor is its baker your typical baker. So come along, join me for this fun tour, and please ask questions along the way. Just drop those in the comments. All right, let's go in. Everyone, this is Chris Wilkins. He and his wife Nicole are the owners of a Root Baking Company, and Chris is obviously the head baker.
Yeah. It's thanks for coming.
Yes.
We're really excited to have you here. I want to show you some of what we're doing.
Okay, that sounds really good.
I guess we'll start over here with the breads.
Absolutely.
And
before we get started a little bit, tell them a little bit about the history of the company, because you're new to Atlanta, but you're not new.
No. Well, yeah, so we started in 2015 in Charleston, South Carolina, and we started basically, our thing is buying heirloom grains and milling it ourselves, and making crusty breads and pastries out of it. And so we moved up here we just opened about a week ago, and we added a food program, we added a larger pastry program, and yeah, we're serving Hunt City Market now.
Right. And one of the differences, too, for those who didn't know them when you were in Charleston, is you didn't have this much space.
No.
You didn't have a retail component.
No.
You were just wholesale, or you were farmers market.
That's right. I worked in a 750 square foot, basically a shipping container, right off the side of Highway 17 there in Charleston. And it was tight. It was about the size of our back.
Right. So now you've got this massive 3,000 square foot space, which also enables people to sit down. And they do have a full lunch and dinner menu.
Yes.
But we're going to start with some of the exciting breads here you got going on.
So everything we do is sourdough based. And so our thing is these starters. Right? We fresh mill all our starters, and then we take southern ingredients that we get from farmers, and we add those to the breads. Right? So our heirloom grit bread, we buy grits from my friend Greg Johnsman at Geechee Boy Mill in Edisto Island, South Carolina. And this is a variety of grit corn called African Guinea Flint. It's really yellow.
Okay.
And it's really nice. We cook that corn, we add it to our bread, and it's good, almost like cornbread without the texture, with the texture of like a hearth bread, but it's quite good.
Oh yeah, actually, you have some.
Yeah, we got the heirloom grit right here. Yeah.
Ooh, you guys come in. You can get some free samples.
Yeah, it's fine. Sesame semolina, that's like a very typical of southern Italy, and my mom is Sicilian, so I make it all the time.
Nice.
Multigrain sourdough, those are like classic bakery staples. So sourdough is basically our levain, panel levain. Turkey wheat is our starter for that, and spelt is fermented for that, and some high extraction flour, that's all it is.
All right.
It's great.
So we've got the bread here, and then we'll shift over because they obviously have sweets going on here.
This is our most popular thing.
A big cookie.
My mother gave it that name. She thought it was a really funny name.
It is a very big cookie.
She thought it was a good idea to have a big cookie. And you know what? People love it. It's great. Morning rolls. This is laminated croissant dough.
There's chocolate croissants right there.
Chocolate croissants. This is sort of like a chocolate orange cookie with sort of like a brownie and a cookie.
I have to tell folks, I have tried this. It's very nice. The citrus on top is just delicious.
Thank you. And then the lemon shortbread is basically our version of the cuisson from a very famous bakery in France called Poilin. And then the crumb bun, which is basically crumb cake. The crumb cake is like what I grew up eating in upstate New York, and so I really wanted to have some kind of crumb cake for people to eat with their coffee. And it was like, when Anna, one of our bakers, came to us with it, it was the best.
It looks delicious.
I love it. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things in here.
So now we're going to shift over a little bit. We're going to go to the back because we wanted to take a look inside the operation a little bit. Your mill just arrived.
Yes.
So he's going to show us what we're talking about milling in-house and how this is a little bit unusual. If you're just joining us, I'm Lagaya Figueres, the dining editor at the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. I'm here today with Chris Wilkins. He and his wife Nicole own Root Baking Company, which just opened last week in Ponce City Market. So we've just looked at some of their breads. Here we're going to go around back. For folks who are not familiar, your hours of operation, you're actually open daily, right?
Yeah, 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
363 days a year, plus Thanksgiving, Christmas.
All right.
Yeah.
And how early in the morning do you open?
7 a.m.
Okay, and they run all the way through, what, 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're until 10 with a full dinner menu and an alcohol license pending, so we'll have beer and wine soon enough.
Beer and wine coming soon to a bakery. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. So as you mentioned, they have both a lunch and a dinner menu. You can see some of the preparations going on here. Can you explain a little bit about what that menu is?
Sure. So basically what we're trying to do here is take the approach to our breads and add food to it that like sort of shares a value system, right? So like, we source locally, we source vegetables mostly because we like to eat vegetables here. And so Adam here, for example, what do you make? Eggplant sandwich, yeah. So it's a pickled eggplant sandwich that's on a multi-grain bread that we slice nice and thin, and it's a very nice sandwich in my opinion. It's got burrata on it. Yeah.
It almost tastes like it has meat.
It almost tastes like there's some meat in there, but it's totally vegetarian. Most of the things we do here are vegetarian, and many things we do are vegan.
And you have a few toasts on the menu.
Yes. Yeah. We do toasts, and So, but our approach to toast is sort of like a similar kind of process to our bread. We find what's in season, and then we put it on whatever bread pairs well with what food that Matt is thinking about. So right now we have muscadine and labna. We have a tahini and muscadine. That's right. So this is Adam. He's our sous chef here, and he's responsible for the food, I guess, right now. Eh?
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to shift down here. Thank you, chef. All right, so we're back in this area.
Yeah, so then we basically split this area into two separate places. Right? We have our kitchen stuff over here as well as savory stuff happens. And now you're in the bakery. So this is where...
Oh, look at these ovens.
Yes, 4 decks. Came from Germany, and it's great ovens. We love it. Yeah. This is Anna. She runs our bake shop over here. Right now she is shaping baguettes, pre-shaping baguettes.
Pre-shaping the baguettes.
That's right. This will become baguettes in about 20 minutes or so, I suppose.
All right.
And then we'll bake them about 15 minutes later, and then we'll have fresh bread for folks coming up, getting off work at Ponce and going home.
Right, which is actually, we should point out, a little bit of an unusual thing.
Yes.
It's perfect, right?
Right.
You come home, grab it at 4:30, you see it come out of the oven.
Yeah, that's right.
Folks coming on their way home can pick up their freshly baked bread.
Yes.
Stay for a glass of wine or if they want, a glass of beer.
We have a happy hour menu, which so basically one of the things we do is when the baguettes come out of the oven, we have like a sandwich that utilizes these baguettes. We put some chocolate on it. We have a savory version of that, and it's we're really excited about it. That's like the next thing we're getting to.
Your thing.
Yeah.
So the other thing,
One of the viewers would like to know a little bit more about the dinner menus.
Sure, yeah. So the dinner menu, basically we kind of let from, I guess about 11 to 4 or so, Matt kind of soup, salad, sandwich. And then from 4:30 hour, we go to happy hour, and then we get into this full dinner menu where Matt and Adam kind of get freer and looser with, more dinner things. And so they do more like composed plates. There'll be a little more proteins on that. So I think they're working on a lamb terrine right now. That's really, really good.
And it is counter service, however.
That's correct,
right?
yeah. So it's counter service, and we'll bring it out to you. So you basically order the same way you order everything else. And so you'll come up here to the counter, and you'll order your fancy dinner there, and then we'll run it out to you. And eventually, you'll be able to order beer or wine with that stuff.
All right, and then we're going to go back into this special room.
Yeah.
This is the mill room, I guess, right?
Yeah, this is the mill room. And their mill is running right now, so it's going to be a little loud.
Okay, it's going to be loud. People,
Yeah.
This is something you don't usually see, a bakery that mills in-house. And here we go. Let's go inside here. If you're just joining us, I'm Lagaya Figueres, the dining editor for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. We're at Root Baking Company. It opened just last week here on the second floor of Ponce City Market. And our host here today is co-owner Chris Wilkins. He and his wife Nicole are the owners, and he is also a baker. So over here's the mill.
So you can see right here, what we're milling right now is food. which is
There's actually a ladder. You want to step up and get in there. All right, so the grain that's inside here is called
kamut, K-A-M-U-T, or also known as corzan.
okay.
This particular grain comes from Montana. We have some rye coming in from South Carolina in the next couple of days. And so what happens, the grain falls down into there, and two stones basically rub it together, and then it comes out here. This is where the flour comes out.
Alright, so now here we go. We have our kamut flour.
Kamut flour, and the other way we can do this, you can see how much we got. Whole milk kamut.
Super fine.
Yeah,
super fine.
And it's whole milk, so that's whole grain. Meaning that the nutrition of the grain is basically kept intact because it's being milled and everything's in the right proportion.
Right.
So it's really one of the more exciting things that we do here, I think. So we can buy grain from southern growers and mill it ourselves.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll step outside here. I know it's kind of loud. They might not be able to hear us.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Of course.
So you all just saw the kamut going through the mill. You mentioned a few, but for folks who are just tuning in, watching us,
Yeah.
What were some of the other grains that you work with?
Sure. So right now, I think we have in-house some interesting varietals. So we have kamut that's in the mill there, which is a really nice golden one. We have turkey wheat, which is an heirloom from Kansas, I guess. It was brought over by Russian Mennonites in the 1870s, and that's a really, really lovely whole wheat. It's kind of got this reddish color to it. It's gorgeous. We also have red five, which some of which came from where I'm from, upstate New York. We have some Renzabruzzi rye from South Carolina. We have sorghum from South Carolina. We have rice from Charleston, in fact, grown by my friend Lucy out there outside Charleston. And so, yeah, we got everything in here. It's just, and soon enough, it'll all make its way through.
So you just bake whatever you feel like?
Yeah,
day?
well, we're thinking about, we talked to Anna, we talked to Matt, who's running our food, and we said we talk about the kind of flavors that we're after, right? So if we're thinking about a corn dish, or we're thinking about a farro dish or whatever, we'll try and kind of make it taste the most like corn, the most like farro, whatever we're trying to do. And so we work on our end to get that really nice complementary bread to complement Matt's food, and Matt does the same thing to make his food complement the bread. That's the whole premise of this bakery cafe thing.
Right.
Is that we're trying to create this sort of synergistic approach to food and bread. And so far, so good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And one more thing before we step away, we're going to show you a little bit of what's going on with the baguette. The baguette being one of the highlights because at 4:30, this is when they come out of the oven, and you can buy them fresh daily. So this is your sourdough mix, and this is for the baguettes. Is that correct?
Baguettes are being pre-shaped behind you. So
Okay.
while those are resting, I'm making use of that time. They're going to sit there for about 20 minutes before we final shape. This is our sourdough, which has that spelt and the turkey wheat Chris was mentioning. Those are the pre-fermented flours. So this has been sitting here, and we're ready to mix it. It'll be some will say that sourdough that's our bread and butter plate, and some will be multigrain, which is on that egg plate.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
And we'll just show them a little bit some of these finished products back over here.
Yeah, that is mesmerizing. You can stare at that going forever.
All right, we're going to take a look at these.
So for example, this is a sesame semolina that Matt's using to slice up for a toast right now. It's one of my favorite breads.
Beautiful.
This is a sorghum, a little bit of sorghum syrup, and basically Matt was after a pan de mie, which is like the kind of almost like Wonder Bread, basically. It's like really tight crumb and soft and squishy. So here, what we do, we cook a very high proportion of sorghum. We add it to whole grain dough, and it's like nice and soft and squishy, but not full of white flour, and it's really, really quite good. Over here, we got grit that Matt's working with. This is just a large grit that one of the ones we have out there, and it's got that guinea flame corn that we got from Greg Johnsman from Still Island.
Wow, nice.
And, we're going to get some James Allen red corn in here, I guess, in the next couple of weeks as well.
You're making me really hungry.
Yeah, well, I'll try.
All right, well, you guys just saw it. All of these are whole grain breads. You can find them at Root Baking Company. Chris Wilkins and his wife Nicole are running this operation. They just opened here, second floor, Pond City Market, so check them out. Website would be
www.rootbaking.com.
All right. Well, Chris, thanks very much for
Such a
having us.
pleasure.
We appreciate the tour.
Yeah.
The rest of you, I'm Lagaya Figueres from the AJC. Thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.